They told Josh Warrington, you don't belong at this level. And at every step, he has answered. He goes the distance, beating Lee Selby to win the world title. And he just took it to Carl Frampton for 12 rounds.
It wasn't just volume, it was high-level technique as well.
Technique involved.
The Leeds Warrior again does his hometown proud.
Pretty good for a guy as a dent.
Yeah, I know. I'm about 10 days or so late. I was having some issues with my ESPN desktop, but then I figured it out. Right now, January the 1st, 2019, 11:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I knew the result, but this is my first time seeing the fight. I barely even seen highlights. The day of the fight, I was actually at the PBC on Fox fight for the Charlos, which is the reason why I didn't cover this fight in the White versus Chisora 2 fight live. So, Carl Frampton didn't have anything to keep Josh Warrington off of him. That first round really took Carl Frampton out of his game. Josh Warrington, even though he only has 6 KOs, don't let that fool you. He has one of those styles where if you're not ready to fight, he comes to fight every night. He throws a lot of punches, and if you don't have some power or a nice, jab to keep him off of you, then you're going to be in for a long night. Yeah, some rounds he gives away, or more so you can't say he gives away because Carl Frampton is a world-class fighter. It's just that the style, even in a rematch, I think Carl Frampton will lose. Carl Frampton is not old. Carl Frampton doesn't need to retire. He isn't over the hill. It's just that Josh Warrington, the style, the pressure fighting, keep coming forward, staring your face style to the more of the boxer, mover, it just didn't fit. Let's listen to the cards. I don't know the cards. Even though I'm here on BoxRec right now, I'm not going to scroll down.
Yeah, this is a guy that wants to be great.
Oscar Valdez is going to be.
Wants to be great.
Oscar Valdez is next, supposedly. Oscar Valdez is going to be fighting on the undercard of Kovalev, Alvarez versus Kovalev 2, February the 2nd. It's going to be on ESPN Plus, is looking like now, even though it was originally announced to be on regular ESPN. Also, Warrington is the IBF and now WBO interim champion. Here, let's give you a little bit of a highlight. Was this round won? I don't remember. But it was situations like that where Carl Frampton just couldn't do anything. And Carl Frampton is a one-punch type of guy. Not one punch, he fights in burst. But a style like that where you got a guy like Warrington who he has you right there in front of him covering up, he's going to empty the tank as much as he can, without gassing out too much, obviously, to try to, get those punches in. He's not a knockout guy.
Fight fans in the UK
let's go look at the cards.
This fight all year.
I can agree.
If I'm reading expressions correctly, Frampton understands the inevitability of his defeat.
So a ref did give the fight. Where's that 113, 116 coming from?
Thomas Driver, he'll make it official.
Was it a draw round? I'm confused. Maybe I've been doing videos too long. Maybe I need to take a nap. Refs rarely ever do draw rounds.
After 12 rounds of boxing here at the Manchester Arena,
did I miss something?
We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Michael Alexander scores it 116 to 113. And both judges, Alex Levin and Mateo Montella, score it the same, 116 to 112. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still, IBF featherweight champion of the world, Josh the Leeds Warrior Warrington.
A command performance and an encore performance in so many ways for Josh Warrington. Another step up the ladder and another truly impressive performance. Coming soon, America, coming soon.
Here, let's fast forward to the post-fight interviews, since we're short on time.
Unified division.
A command performance
My man,
An encore
Ron
performance
McIntosh.
in so
Is it
many
Ron or
ways
Rob? I
for
forgot.
Josh Warrington, another
The 7-footer.
step up the ladder, and another truly impressive performance. Coming soon, America. Coming soon.
Be right back.
Warrington tells us to prepare ourselves for the lead Warrior invasion in 2019. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. A lot of discipline. Tons of discipline.
Not the kind of guy who could ever be in a bad fight, at least not from what we saw this evening.
Ron McIntosh is with the defending champion, Josh Warrington.
The microphone is off.
I felt that you just successfully defended for the first time. Just put into words what this performance means to you. You just played your part in what was an all-time classic in the featherweight division against a two-weight world champion. Put into words what this victory means.
Well, first of all, Ronald, I want to say a big thank you to this one at side of me. It takes two to make a fight like that, and hats off to Carl Frampton there. I've always been a fan. I'm still a fan now, you know. It's just business and we had 12 rounds. And listen, the fans made a fantastic atmosphere tonight. And listen, I just hope you all enjoyed it. And I think I've earned my Christmas turkey now.
I'm sure you're looking forward to that Christmas turkey. It's been nothing but sportsmanship in the build-up. There was a warm embrace. And afterwards, nothing but respect all the way through. The contest fought in a fantastic spirit. When it was all said and done and you were declared the winner and still champion, what sentiments were exchanged between the two of you?
He just said to me, I mean, I want to keep it personal, to be honest with you. Keep that between me and Carl, because that was a little personal moment. But one thing he did say to you, I hope you go on forward and unify the division. And like you say, it was full respect throughout. And, you know, the shaking of hands there just shows what a top sportsman is. Listen, Carl Frampton will go down as one of the best featherweights and super bantamweight champions there has been. It's just an honour that I've shared a ring with him.
The contest, everybody thought, or a lot of people have suggested you were going to go on the front foot, but you were wary in the first round before launching a furious assault. You did the same in the second. What were the tactics that you and your father worked on, and how were you able to implement them so effectively?
Well, listen, you're in with like I say, two-weight world champion. I'm giving Carl a lot of credit, but he deserves it, and I can't go in here just thinking, you know, even though I'm champion, I'm going to bully him. So you've got to be clever with a thinking fighter like Carl. I said prior that I've got many different game plans what I can bring to the table, and there was a chance when I seen an attack, then I was going to go for it. There were times when I hit him with some corking shots, and he took them, and he's a very hard man. But listen, we did what we had to do, and hopefully now people will stand up and take note what we're about.
Well, Josh, if you just stay with us for a moment, Carl Frampton, please join us. Hasn't been your night tonight, but just listen to the standing ovation you're receiving here from the fans at the Manchester Arena after playing your part in what was an absolutely pulsating contest for the IBF title.
His face was busted up.
Hasn't gone your way. Give us your thoughts on the contest, your performance, and the part that you played in the contest.
Josh won the fight fair and square, absolutely. I came in here, I trained hard, absolutely no excuses from me. I was in incredible shape coming into this fight, and the better man won, simple as that. And I hope he goes on to do great things and unify. And you know, I like this whole team. They're all good people. And you know, it just wasn't my night, but no excuse for me. I was fit, I was strong. Josh was fitter and stronger, and that's the bottom line.
How important was that fitness and strength in getting you through those first couple of rounds?
Carl sounded like he about to cry.
The torrid rounds that you endured from our position ringside. How badly hurt were you? How long did it take you to recover?
I was hurt. I was hurt a number of times in the fight, and whoever says Josh can't punch, you know, I don't really know what they're talking about. He's a quality fighter. Not that I didn't underestimate him. That's the wrong thing to say, but he's even better than I thought. I trained for a very good fighter, but he's much better than I thought. He's clever. He had a brilliant game plan. He's fit. He's tough. You know, he has it all, and he can punch hard.
Carl, I know you're in the immediate aftermath of a disappointing defeat, but you said that you only want to be in big fights from now on. Given the way this has gone tonight, what do you think the next step is for you?
I have to sit down with my team, man. You know, I've a young family at home. I've been in this game a long time.
See how he's doing.
It's a hard fight, you know. I have to sit down. I make no decisions right now, but I have to sit down with my team and figure out the next move.
Well, we look forward to your next move, whatever it is. congratulations on your part in what has been a classic contest in the featherweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause, if you would, please, for Carl Frampton.
He seems to be doing good. After, this was he posted on New Year's Eve. I mean, it's really hard to see where he goes from here. That Leo Santa Cruz, there's some political stuff there with BT Sport being now BT Sport fights, Frank Warren fights being on ESPN Plus, and Leo Santa Cruz being out. Him and Gary Russell is supposed to be moving up to 130 pounds. We'll see. But in regards to Josh Warrington, I want him to continue to try to unify. I don't know now if he takes a little bit of time off to get maybe the Frampton fight was, it's not like he hasn't had homecoming. He hasn't been home. So what would the next fight? I mean, will Frank Warren try to milk this? And then how long before they go after Oscar Valdez? And will Oscar Valdez want to fight? If not, then I would love to see Josh Warrington versus Genesis Savania. And I'm talking about fights that can be made. But I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.